Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be talking about something pretty interesting, and it has to do with aliens or the Chiliad mystery or something, the jetpack in Grand Theft Auto Online. I'm really not too sure, but the mystery regarding Fort Zancudo and aliens, it just seems to keep going on and on and on. So I believe this was originally found by a user on Reddit, ANZDudeC2. I actually read about it on the Chiliad Mystery Forum. That's like kind of the Easter egg and hunting mystery forum. So this is where I found that information, and it has to do with something under Fort Zancudo. So in order to kind of figure out this mystery for myself, what I did was I actually sold all my cargo. I got rid of it so that I could get a new hangar inside Fort Zancudo. I bought a hangar inside Fort Zancudo so that I could get the low-level clearance so that I could go inside and not have to be bothered by any of the Fort Zancudo people in the game. And this is what we were trying to look for. The user that posted this found, I guess, heat signatures underneath Fort Zancudo. Now, the way in which he was able to do this was by using the new, I guess, thermal goggle helmets that came with Smuggler's Run. So I decided to put a pair of these on my character, and I tried to do the exact same thing, and I actually did see the exact same results. I saw these little orange glowing dots that were blinking and were moving from place to place underneath the map in Fort Zancudo. Now, at first, I didn't want to believe this was anything all that special. I wanted to make sure that, this wasn't just normal NPCs or this wasn't anything to do with the recent DLC, and it doesn't look like it is. So let's start crossing some things off. Is it NPCs? No, because if we clearly look on ground level and at other buildings, we can see objects that have heat signatures, and we can see NPCs walking around and hanging out. So it's clearly not them under the map. Well, what about building interiors? Sometimes Rockstar puts building interiors underground, and that's true, although no building interiors are found at Fort Zancudo. Most of the ones we use in the game, like the MC Clubhouse and the executive offices, the hangars and the bunkers, they are found underneath the Simeon docks, which is all the way in Los Santos, so that doesn't have anything to do. And to furthermore prove that, I was in an invite-only lobby. So it wasn't another player, it wasn't anyone that was chilling out for whatever reason underneath the map, if that's even a possibility. So that really crosses all three of those things off right there. So now that raises the question, what the heck is going on underneath Fort Zancudo, and why, when we use our thermal helmets, are we picking up random heat signatures underneath the map? That, to me, is probably one of the most interesting things going on here. What is going on? Now, for me, the dots were moving. They didn't seem to be in any particular pattern, but if I stayed still and just looked at the ground, they would jump kind of from point to point. So I'm not exactly sure what this could be. Now, this is interesting for a couple reasons, because recently there's been a lot of additions to the Mount Chiliad jetpack Easter egg. With gun running, we had the addition of the crashed UFO mission. With Smuggler's Run, we had the podcast from Ron that talked about aliens and UFOs and jetpacks. We also had the map that was kind of like this treasure hunt, and the X kind of looked like it landed close to Mount Chiliad or Fort Zancudo. So that's kind of what I'm thinking, is that this might be in some way, shape, or form connected to the Mount Chiliad jetpack alien Easter egg. Now, if you were to actually go underneath the map of Fort Zancudo, you wouldn't find anything. You wouldn't find any underground passage or secret underground facility, which makes this find even more weird, because under the map, there's absolutely nothing. There's not even like streetlights or anything like that that could have been picking up those, I guess, heat signatures as something. Now, one of the weird things about us being able to stand inside of Fort Zancudo when you own a hangar here is they don't exactly allow you to go everywhere. So I was just trying to test this out in various locations, and you guys know that there's this underground elevator in Fort Zancudo, and I was testing it kind of close to that, and I noticed that when I went inside the elevator, I actually lost my security clearance. And a lot of people have speculated that this elevator, for multiple reasons, actually has something to do with the Chiliad mystery, going underground, grabbing the jetpack, doing whatever the case is. But as soon as I did that, I lost my, I guess, ability to stay inside the fort without having wanted stars. So I think that right there could be equally as interesting as the fact that we're finding these random heat signatures under the ground. But I'm going to leave the discussion up to you guys in the comments section down below. There's definitely something under Fort Zancudo, but what is under Fort Zancudo? And does it have to do with anything regarding the various mysteries or Easter eggs or, you know, treasure hunts that players have been going on for years now? I'm going to leave that discussion up to you guys in the comments section down below. If you did go and enjoy this video though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.